everybody, and I am back with another Create a Sim video. So this time we are going to be creating Adam Fairwell. He is going to be a new character in my Let's Play Witches, and he's a very interesting character. He's probably one of my favourite characters just because of how mysterious he is. He's supposedly hundreds, if not thousands of years old, hence the grey hair in the thumbnail, and you may have seen him in the introduction of the short video that I did earlier this week, or last week, I can't remember, but he is going to be very mysterious, and he's going to be a loner, but he is the love interest of the Supreme Witch, and she is going to be completely obsessed with him, but whether he feels the same or not is really up to how she acts and how much that she really tells him about herself, because if he knew to the full extent of how nasty she actually is, and if he saw what happened in the basement when she locked people away and she can be quite nasty, then I don't think that he would like her very much, because he's quite a good person. But it's rumoured that he is from vampire blood, and that is why he is so old and ancient, and he hardly ever sleeps, he hardly ever leaves his house, and when he does, he's just very mysterious and he doesn't really like to leave very much. I did actually use some custom content for him, and the reason was because I wanted him to have some unique eyes, because if he was going to look like a vampire, I just felt like what we have in The Sims already just wasn't mysterious enough, it wasn't mystical enough, and I felt like if I downloaded some stuff it would look a lot better, so that's why I did that. So he does have a custom skin and he also has some custom eyes, but apart from that he is completely how he is, nothing else. I didn't want to use, of course, too much and go over the top, because of course I wanted you all to be able to download him, and he will be on the Sims 4 gallery, but he'll be on the Sims 4 gallery with no custom content, so that's just for the Let's Play. And if you want the custom content, then I will leave the links in the description below so you can go and have him the way he is in the Let's Play. Because I had a really good idea of how I wanted him to look, I didn't actually need to spend that long on him, and that was the most amazing thing about Adam Fairwell, because it probably only took me 15 minutes to make. That is why it's in such slow motion. And I thought maybe just cutting it down to like 7 minutes would be really good, because it's slightly sped up but just not a lot. And I didn't want to speed up too much because I wanted you to see him and how I built him, and I think that's a good way. But I had such a clear idea of how I wanted him to look that that is the reason why. And at this point I was just experimenting with the lightness of his hair, and I thought about having him just being blonde, and then I thought, no, why not have completely white hair, because I don't think I've made a white haired sim before. There's actually going to be two in the Let's Play, because there's going to be him and there's also going to be Agatha, who is of a similar backstory. She is quite old and ancient herself, and that is why she has white hair too. He isn't going to have any family though, and that is because it's just a mystery as to where his family has gone. And also the witches don't tend to have families in the Let's Play, and that's because they see each other as a family, and it's not really going to be explained as to why they don't have children or why they don't have husbands or family, I don't know, brothers, sisters, because it's just crazy how they are just singular witches. But I think that that's really interesting, the fact that it's just like a witch pack, and I love that idea. And it's very similar to Adam Fairwell, so he is just going to be a loner. He's not going to have a pack, he's not going to have any other vampires or anybody around him, so he's just one unique sim who is thousands and thousands of years old, and the way that he speaks is supposed to be from a different time, so I of course couldn't do that on The Sims, but the way that I like to imagine him is that he would have a very different voice. He would sound like he was from a different day and age, so I thought that was really interesting for his backstory, and I really liked that. I also put him in eyeliner. Now, I don't often do this with male Sims, but I thought that was a really nice idea. I was considering lipstick or lip gloss, and the reason was because I wanted him to have naturally red lips, and it was really difficult to do. I actually wish that The Sims or EA gave us more options with male makeup, because I think loads of men wear makeup, and I don't think there's anything wrong with lip gloss or lipstick on a man. I don't think there is. So I think that that's absolutely fine that he would be like that. So in the end, he did actually end up with lip gloss on, and I thought he looked really good. So I think for his outfits, his everyday outfit wear, I wanted him to be very, very formal all the time. So he would constantly wear just very, very inappropriate things, which you wouldn't expect people to turn up at a house party at, or just casually walking down the street in a dinner jacket. You just wouldn't. And I just think that I really like that about him. So I was really, really happy the way that he turned out. And I think that his eyebrows being a different colour, I just love that. I absolutely love that. And so his eyebrows are just like a really dark black colour, and his hair's really pale, and I don't know, it just makes him look very vampire-y to me. So that's what I thought. And I was also trying out more makeup. I thought maybe going with some eyeshadow, but just like maybe just across the eyes to make his eyes look completely blacked out. But I changed my mind and I had him exactly the way he is now. So he really does end up looking like that. And after I did his day wear, I went on to his formal wear. He's going to be in pretty much the same outfit at all times. That's what I wanted. It's such a shame that we have to pick gym wear, because if I could get him in a suit for his gym wear, that would just be fantastic for Adam. And I would love to see him in that. And also for his sleepwear, I'd love him to wear a dinner jacket as well, but of course we couldn't. And his swimwear, I had to go with just black trousers. But anyway, so onto his traits and aspiration in life. His aspiration is to find the one, and his traits are that he's going to be gloomy, romantic, and also a loner. I thought they were very, very good traits for a vampire to have. And his walk is just a very, very posh, elegant walk. So I really hope you enjoyed this creator sim, and I hope to see you all for Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all soon.